Hey Jack, I guess just what were the nerves like as you took the mound for your first start, and how do you feel like you did?
Yeah, the nerves weren't too bad. Just kind of trying to remind myself that I've done this a million times before. Obviously, not on such a big stage. But yeah, felt really good to be out there, especially after Friday against Florida. Didn't really have my best stuff, and I think I was really kind of trying to force everything Friday. And so, kind of in the bullpen before the game, just talking to Coach Mead, just trying to stay through West all night, and as calm as I could, just kind of work my pitches as best as I can. And then I think I had an all right night. Obviously, I think I missed a couple of pitches early, and that's made me pay for it. But I think I did a pretty good job for the most part, buckling down and kind of getting out when I needed to.
How did that outing Friday night against Florida kind of motivate you, or and make you want to pitch a little bit better tonight?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to executing. At the end of the day, I came in and got that double play ball, and then they sent me back out there and just kind of was tense. First time I kind of really got kicked in the butt this spring. So obviously I had my fair share of times where I kind of got on myself in the fall. But that was the first time this spring I really got kicked in the butt, and so I think I really needed it. Help me out a lot tonight.
What was that? When did the coaching staff kind of come to you, tell you you were going to get the start? What was that moment kind of like? And had you been sort of expecting it, or was there a little surprise when they asked?
Yeah, they Coach Mead gave me a call Monday morning, would have been so in the morning yesterday, and just called me. I mean, I knew on Sunday after obviously Will's been getting our midweeks, and obviously he started Sunday, and then they went Bosnick and Carey again on Sunday, and so I knew there was maybe a shot that I get out there tonight. But really just kind of staying ready for anything out here. So I was, it felt great to get my first start here. Enjoyed every second of it. So yeah, I mean, I was ready for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, with this being your first start of the season, I was just wondering, is there a difference in your approach as well as your routine in comparison to coming out of the pen?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's two different mindsets. You could say, obviously, as a starter, you want to maybe conserve pitches a little bit. Throw less pitches so you can kind of hold off on the bullpen throughout the whole game. When you're coming out of the bullpen, at least me, every pitch obviously is your most important pitch. And so I think it's max effort every pitch you go, and you're attacking guys as much as you can. But tonight I wouldn't say it was a completely different mindset. I just knew I had more time to work with, and I could kind of control the pace of the game as I wanted to. Whereas in the bullpen, you're kind of thrown into a situation, and so you kind of got to go with the flow of the game. And tonight, I could kind of control the tempo of the game, pitching wise. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it was two different mindsets, but still at the end of the day, you just got to execute your pitches.
Jack, I think that's six straight for you guys heading down to Georgia. Just where's the confidence level of this team right now? With pitching and hitting both clicking pretty well right now.
Yeah, I mean, confidence is high, but I at the end of the day, if you kind of look in the dugout in the bullpen, especially pregame, we're having a blast right now. These guys love each other. These guys are my brothers. So we're just having a lot of fun. And I think obviously after that Davidson loss and going to Vandy and kind of getting our butts kicked a little bit, we weren't having that much fun. We were really tight. We're trying to force everything. And so I think if you look at these guys now, we're just having a blast out there and having as much fun as we can. And it's a good feeling, going out there and knowing, the guys behind you got your back no matter what. So we're having a lot of fun. It's really good.
And can you take me through the decision to change walk-up songs and go with a little bit Billy Joel?
Yeah, so actually my music changes are pretty much all because of my really good buddy. His name's Dawson Coleman. Give him a little shout out there. But he's a really good musician, and he can play the guitar like crazy. So he kind of knows his way around music. And I met him here this year, and I needed a good pitching song. And I'm more of a I kind of listen to everything, but I lean more towards rap. But he showed me that Led Zeppelin song, When the Levee Breaks. That's kind of my bullpen song. But Billy Joel's always been my guy. I'm a huge Billy Joel guy. So I thought tonight, coming out kind of a fresh start, you can't really beat Die Young when Farr goes out there on Friday nights with Kesha, but I thought I'd kind of give him something else. And I thought it was a good vibe, go out there, have a little fun, lighten up the ballpark a little bit. So I love that song.